What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld Podcast, and shout out to all of you guys that were letting me know that you wanted to hear some of the feedback. I'm going to go to specifically 4 of the first-round picks that were very impressive to me during NFL Draft Night on April 29, 2021. We're going to start off with Jacksonville Jaguar QB Trevor Lawrence. We all knew that this guy was going. This was not a surprise. The guy's a winner. You know what I'm saying? Prototypical, everything that's going on with that situation. The Jacksonville Jaguars couldn't do anything else other than this. This is probably one of those picks where it's like, all right, we knew it was coming. It doesn't matter. It's automatic. As long as he doesn't do or say anything wrong, which some people have some questions about his competitive edge. Me, myself, I don't really feel like, do you need to have a chip on your shoulder? I don't think you need to, but I think we've grown accustomed to those, those stories where the underdog comes up and stuff like that. You don't always have to be an underdog. Sometimes you're just that good. And I feel that he's just that good. Now, will Urban Meyer help him to become what we've all envisioned him to be since high school, college? We have to wait to see. NFL, listen, the NFL is a whole different animal. So all that winning and everything like that, I think this is going to be the first time where he's going to have to get accustomed to the challenges. Many rookies come in and experience it like that. So, I'm rooting for the guy. Hopefully he goes out there and does what he has to do. He did get a lot of flack, like I said, about, his winning intangibles. He doesn't care about winning if he goes out there. Listen, I believe that he's just so naturally gifted. He's just going to do well. That's my opinion on him. I'm going to wait to see. I'm going to watch him like a hawk throughout the year. But I do believe going on to a terrible team like the Jaguars, it's good. Like just a couple years ago, the Jaguars were pretty good. They were in the playoffs, and people were doing stuff. They were playing against the Steelers, high scoring games, and then now it's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like they're trash again. So we gotta wait to see how this works out. But I like Urban Meyer as the coach, and I'm gonna wait to see how it works out. But congratulations to Trevor Lawrence. I know he's gonna do pretty well. All right, now let's jump to the second guy. Now Trey Lance, this was very intriguing for me. I'm going to tell you why, right? I thought the 49ers would go for Mac Jones, and I still believe that watching Mac Jones tape, I know the talent at Alabama, I know all that good stuff. We're going to get to him. He's one of the top 4 that I'm going to be talking about, but I understand why they went Trey Lance. It just, it feels like it's a much more upside based on the way that Kyle Shanahan runs his offense. So I understand it. I still do believe, though, when we get to Mac Jones, which is going to be the final guy, I believe that the Patriots are going to be very, very well off with Mac Jones. I don't think you can make a bad decision here. If you look at Trey Lance and what he does, he's going to be able to run that RPO offense. He'll be able to hold the ball. He played a lot of under center at North Dakota State. Audible, he set his own protections and stuff like that. This kid is advanced. I just don't know. You see, with Jimmy Garoppolo, they didn't change Jimmy Garoppolo. I trade him. I think that because I think Trey Lance, being so young, he's 20 years old, they want to give him a chance to kind of see the field before he gets out there. Keep in mind, guys like Aaron Rodgers, they sat behind, Brett Favre. You had Steve Young behind Joe Montana. Like, this can be, I'm not saying that, Garoppolo's anywhere near those high-class quarterbacks I just named, but sometimes it's good for a younger quarterback to just sit back and look and learn. Just the conceptualization of the game. You don't learn anything sitting on the bench. I forgot whoever said that. A great player once said that you don't learn nothing from sitting on the bench. But in certain aspects, you can kind of visualize and see, like, you know what? I would have made a better play. I would have been able to do that. Or this is a lot more difficult. Look at the speed of the game. The game is so much faster. I do believe that there are benefits for quarterbacks sitting a year, but I also believe, that the saying is true. You can't get better sitting on the sideline. So I like and I endorse this pick, but I don't think they can go. I don't think they go wrong either way. Mac Jones or Trey Lance, I think it's the same situation, but you got to change your offense up a little bit. But I think that Kyle Shanahan would have the same success. Now, this right here, I want to be very specific to all you Atlanta Falcon fans, right? Kyle Pitts is a monster. This guy is going to change the game. I believe if he gets the right opportunities, he's on a Hall of Fame path even before he takes his first, he catches his first pass. He is unbelievable. And now with Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones, if Matt Ryan is not able to take this team to at least a championship game, they got to get rid of Matt Ryan. Listen, since Matt Ryan, what was it, 28-3, that Patriots Super Bowl? Since that, I don't engage in conversation about Matt Ryan. I don't believe in Matt Ryan since that. I didn't believe in him before that. Actually, he was the MVP, and I still didn't think he was that good. But it doesn't really matter. Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, and Kyle Pitts. Pick your poison. You got a 6'6" guy running around like he is savage. I don't know. I'm very, very, listen, this team right here, I would definitely say this, right? Offensively, they're going to be outrageous. Defensively, they got a lot of work to do. their defense sucks. So unless they started making some changes I don't know about, they're going to have a lot of things they got to work out. But I like this kid, bro. Kyle Pitts, I wish this guy nothing but the best. He's going to be, listen, if you watch his tape at Florida, it's like, I want to say, like, I don't want to, what was the other dude's name? I forgot the other guy's name that played for the Patriots. You know, the other guy that was just doing whatever he wanted on the side, just straight doing anything and just straight murking dudes off. That dude, I don't really want to say his name though, because he's kind of wild, but he was teamed up with Gronk, right? And it was a situation where it's like, all right, this player right here, Kyle Pitts reminds me of him, but Kyle Pitts is just a bigger guy. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And there's no real reason to go too crazy about that situation. A lot of people were, you know, definitely hurt by some of his actions, so I don't really want to go hard. But there was a time where, you know, Kyle Pitts, he resembles him a lot in that New England offense. And I think that, you know, right now Matt Ryan has to show and prove, or he has to just go. And then finally, with this right here, the New England Patriots, right? Matt Jones, he proved to me, like I said, I was sitting there watching it, and I'm saying to myself, why is this guy dropping like this? Is it a chance that he would go all the way to Bill Belichick? Because now you got to understand, this bridge for Cam Newton can, dude, a lot of you guys made excuses. Oh yeah, Cam didn't have this, Cam didn't have that. I agree, he didn't have a lot of options to be able to do what he wanted to do, but a lot of games like the one versus Seattle, Cam Newton should have won that game. There were a lot of games he just did not win. I'm not sold on Cam Newton. I believe that his seat is so hot, bro, one of his cheeks is already burnt up. Matt Jones might be starting mid-season. Like, I'm just letting you guys know that if Cam, I don't think Cam has anything left. I understand that you guys are very, very, you know, like, yo, Cam Newton. I don't believe that. I believe that you just, the whole league, or the whole draft team, they overthought it, and they just gave Bill Belichick his road back to a dynasty. Because I believe Matt Jones is that, he's that suitable for this offense. He reminds me a lot about Tom Brady. I just believe that he's going to be a very, very good quarterback for the New England Patriots for a very long time. That's my opinion. You guys might be like, oh yeah, Gmias, this and that, whatever. I'm going to tell you this right now. A lot of people are naysayers, but he fits the criteria for a Bill Belichick offense. And they already have the top tight ends in the league. He can definitely run this offense. And I believe that he will be at some point starting this year, during the year for the Patriots. And Cam Newton will have to get benched because, like I said, I just don't feel that he has a lot left. And those are my opinions. These are my top grades for the draft. If you guys have somebody that you want me to go over for the first round, let me know. Leave it in the comments, and I will gladly go over that for you. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. Continue to be safe. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.